Oksana LIVACH able to get revenge last night. She was emotional after that win. Tears of joy, but she defeated the 2017 U23 world champion in Demirhan of Turkey, picked up a couple of shot clock points, inactivity points. A big sigh of relief, and now hoping to have more tears of joy in the next 6 minutes. Matched up against SELISHKA of Bulgaria, three-time junior European champion. She took care of Stankovic yesterday rather easily, 11-2 in the semifinals, so she brought a lot of offense. So you have SELISHKA, who can score from all angles. You have LIVACH, who is tough to score on. Compromising styles. We'll see which one wins out for the European title.
And when I think of LIVACH, I think of a photograph or even being in person, seeing her with her head wrapped at the 2018 World Championships in Budapest. Sacrifice. She's willing to sacrifice her head, sacrifice her face to not give up a takedown. And she's not afraid to get cut. But she is... You just see people who have that style of they're methodical, and she is, it's nothing flashy, but her technique is solid, and she's fun to watch wrestle.
Her efforts paid off last year. You mentioned the battered face. I mean, it was just cut and bruised, but she earned a bronze in Budapest. Low shot, skipping out of the way, though, was LIVACH. SELISHKA is fun to watch. Headlock throw there, and 2-2. LIVACH was able to get the 2. SELISHKA just gets the 1, just the 1 point. So a 2-1 lead for LIVACH. SELISHKA working in that top position, and she can be dangerous here. To get those legs in, and back onto their feet they go.
That was a headlock for LIVACH, but what SELISHKA did was she didn't panic. She stayed low in that pocket. And that, you have to throw your hand up the rear end if you get headlocked to try and slip down, and that's exactly what she did. She worked on getting her arm out, came up on top, and picked up the 1 for the reversal.
Some offense from LIVACH, and out of bounds they go for the point. Good start for Oksana LIVACH offensively. She goes up 3-1. Last year won the European U23 gold medal. A year later, here we are, Bucharest, looking for the senior level championship. Two countries we talked about on the rise for women's freestyle, going toe-to-toe. Ukraine, Bulgaria.
And each will have 3 wrestlers competing for a gold medal here tonight. With SELISHKA working on a Russian tie to that left side of her Ukrainian opponent.
So we wonder what style will win out. So far, advantage LIVACH in that red corner for Ukraine. She has shut down SELISHKA's potent offense while at the same time managing some offense of her own. Getting the 2 and then having a deep enough shot to get the step out on the point. So she has to be feeling really good with how the opening period has transpired. And now it is adjustment time for Migalena SELISHKA in Bulgaria. Plenty of firepower, plenty of options. Which one do you go with to try to figure out the Ukrainian, who is simply not allowed much, not just tonight, but yesterday as well?
SELISHKA several times has got to a front headlock and pulled LIVACH down to the mat. And once again, shorten those elbows. You have to shorten your elbows. If you get your elbows tucked in there tight, you're gonna allow your opponent to control the match, and it's just wasting time at that point. When you get it down to the mat, continue to bounce, try and get to the corner, and that's gonna be the difference. So we've seen the pull work. Maybe does she go to the push?
Here's where that chess match begins a little bit. Period number 2. Gold medal, our first of 5 gold medals tonight. Trying to change levels that time. SELISHKA. Both wrestlers shooting at the same time there.
And that's something you can't teach. LIVACH holds position so well.
Caution given there to LIVACH, so a point to SELISHKA.
Gave up the point there. Not sure what that was from, but referee saw something we didn't, and yeah, you mentioned it. Gives up the point, now only leads by 1. That changes the match completely.
SELISHKA and LIVACH back into the center. The official telling both wrestlers he wants action. The thing about LIVACH, she's so good. She usually keeps the official off her with that defense. Boy, here's a low shot. This is SELISHKA, has the legs, slowly working her way up the torso and gets there for 2 and grabs her first lead of the night.
She has to open up down there.
Keeping those elbows tight against the body. SELISHKA. Nowhere to work and back onto their feet. So the offense has been found. 4-3 for the first time. Bulgaria with the lead. And now it's going to be LIVACH, and the pressure swings to her to get some offense going. Her defense won't win it now. Close to getting possibly a step out. Nice mat awareness. SELISHKA swirls around, gets the action back into the center.
Action! Action! Blue! Action!
Same shot. Firing a blank, though, that time was SELISHKA. Nimble feet from LIVACH, dancing out of the way. Now LIVACH comes back in.
And this is where I said she's so methodical. She picks her poison. Not just gonna dive in on a shot if she doesn't have an opening. And she was patient there, able to get to the shot. But once again, when you have to get to your tie, you have to get to your shot, and you have to get to your finish. She was able to get to her tie, able to get to her shot, not able to get to her finish.
She is able to get to this one, and out of bounds they go for 1. And it is confirmed. So LIVACH coming right at her, ties it up, but criteria stays with SELISHKA. And that's because of that caution right now. That's the second tiebreaker. Both have 2-point moves, but that caution haunting LIVACH right now. 25 seconds to go. Trying to get the underhook, now shoots into the double. Sprawling over the top. Still barreling in on that leg is LIVACH. She's in a position to get 2 possibly, and it is called 2. LIVACH comes up with the takedown, 8 seconds in a position to hold, and Bulgaria gets the gold medal with a last-second takedown. Ukraine, unbelievable.
And she kept her head low, right in the hip of her Bulgarian opponent, and that locked the hip out, and it was all over from there. Stayed low. How impressive.
You talked about it, described her perfectly. Methodical,